Hey everybody, it's time for Wednesday's Bites. Let's look at some interesting computer stuff.
Hey everybody, Shark Scrapper here. We have got something fun to do today. Motorola. This came out of a warehouse. It was part of their warehouse inventory control system. So I don't know if this is just the display or if there's computer guts in here or not, but I tell you what, this is very heavy. Just by itself. Oh, you know what? Let's go take a look. Just out of curiosity, let's go see how heavy this is. So 16.47, roughly 16.5 pounds, just for that. That's pretty cool. All right, so this plate comes off and that reveals the wireless antennas and the power switch. Now, out of curiosity, I want to check this hardware. No. Let me check the hardware on this switch. So, sometimes in these kind of environments, they use stainless steel hardware, but not this time. That's stainless. All right. So these antennas, oh, look at that gold flashing on there. How about, do they have gold pins? Now, those are not gold. Frequently that little end is gold, but not in this case. Interesting. The wire off of there. I'm going to put that in the bin of I have to figure out what I want to do with it. All right. Oh my, look at all these screws.
Okay, it's a lot of screws. I think you get the idea.
Yeah.
And of course, there's always a couple that don't want to cooperate.
I was rather expecting that to be stainless steel hardware. All right, no worries. More aluminum. Nice cast aluminum there. There we go. It's just thumb tight. Can't believe they didn't use stainless hardware on this. Oh well. All right, cannon plugs. And we'll see if we can get those unthreaded from this plate at some point. Now, these were the guys that didn't want to play. So we'll give them a little tighten and then see if they'll untighten. There's one. And give it a little tighten and then untighten. There we go. That's a port. There's another nice chunk of aluminum. You put that with gold connector ends, I guess. All right. Now, did you guys come out of that? Yeah, you did. Okay. So, don't eat that. See? Do not eat. there we go. Those screws had not come fully out. All right. So, what do we got going on here? This is going to be the screen and the keyboard. We're going to get to you in a minute. Here we have a nice board. Look at the size of those MLCCs. Man, those are some big knockers. Not the biggest ones I've ever seen, but those are still pretty big.
Oh boy, more screws. They certainly exceeded their legal allotment of screws on this one, I think. At least these screws are stainless steel.
I think the washer on there might be ferrous. That was not one of the stainless steel ones. All right. Here is the power board. The power board. And it's riveted all the way around. There's some nice copper in there. There's some nice toroids. Well, there's at least one toroid and whatever that is. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll dig into that. It's got a lot of epoxy or gunk, whatever the official word is for that stuff. And what are you? You are ferrous. And a little speaker. And there's another one over there. I wonder if we can do a better job with this time. Yeah. And these guys are, they use different size screws in here. This is frustrating. All right, let's see. Are you guys stainless? Nope, you're not. All right, so we have a mid-grade or a periph, depending upon who you sell to. Really big MLCCs that I'm very tempted to depopulate, because my yard does not have peripheral grade. They only have low, medium, and then motherboard. So this is just going to be a mid-grade for them. So I'm going to go ahead and depopulate those MLCCs, and then this can go into maybe a couple BGAs, and then that can go into the mid-grades. All right, let's see, what do we got going on here? URA battery, nickel metal hydride. You go in the recycle to the transfer station, not in with the lithium ion batteries. Get these gaskets off of here. What are you? Stainless. And we got two more stainless looking things here. I'm just going to assume that those screws are locked up and just go right with the handheld. A little tighten. Sometimes you can even feel or hear it click a little bit when you give it the tightening run, and then it'll turn. So, stainless. All right, now keyboard, monitor, screen, if you will. Not if you will, monitor, because it is monitor, not if you will. Get some wire off of here. And once again, we're unscrewing things. Look at that. Okay, that's all ferrous hardware. That's aluminum with a little sheet of copper on it. Isn't that cool? Yeah, we'll pull the copper off. That's going to go in with the... Boy, that looks like really fine stainless though, doesn't it? There's no magnetic response at all. So I'm going with aluminum. Copper. And we got some risers here. I think that's what's holding that in place. Yes. These risers have a very slight magnetic response. Put those in with the stainless. This is the controlling board for the screen. Mid-grade. Big old MLCC right there. Now, what do we got going here? All right, there's the screen. Here we are, there's the finger card. And this is an interesting backing on here. Watt low, 12 volt, 30 watts. Huh. Interesting. This is part of the circuitry. That's very cool. That is very cool. You are not magnetic. I'm thinking you're stainless. Put you there for right now. And we're going to get the finger card off of here. Finger strip card, finger card. No need to mess around with trying to unscrew that tiny little screw. All right, so very flimsy, soft board. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the gold finger strip off of this. And there's actually quite a few components on this board, and this is so lightweight that I have no problem at all putting that in with the mid-grade bucket. All right, now, unfortunately, my yard does not take screens anymore. They used to take them because of the metal, but I think they started, I don't know why they stopped, but they used to take these, now they don't anymore, so. I suppose I could try to get more of that frame off of there, but I'm not going to mess with it. All right, let's get the gasket off of here. That's glass or plexiglass, and it's held in place with these screws, and that feels like it's real glass. So let's hold off on that one for just a minute and figure out how to get this keyboard off of here. All right, there we go. The cover was hiding screws. Oh, well, wasn't that convenient? So there's the cast aluminum body for that, and then I'll get that glass and those last two screws out off camera. They're going to take a little bit of tender loving care. Okay, so we have some more screws on this side of the keyboard. I'm curious to see how the buttons are arranged, if they're, you know, silver mylar, gold plating. There, look at that. Oh, my good friend Scrapping Irish is having a conniption right now. He probably needs to have a cigarette and a cold drink or something. Yep. Now, because see, for him, this is the kind of thing that he would be going after to get the gold from it. And that's a dull sheen, so it's probably relatively thick on there. I mean, you know, it's not thick, but if you're into gold recovery, that's the kind of thing you would be going after. And then all these little LEDs would have a tiny little gold wire in them probably. I'm gonna hang on to that. And then this rubber, that's kind of cool. I may hang on to that and put that up on my marketplace. See if there's any artisty types that want that. Let's see what's under here while we're at it. Oh, look at that. There's some more keys under there, and there's another keyboard there with some gold on it. How do you want to come off? Oh, you're underneath of that thing. So that plate there has got that board. So we'll get that board off of there when we take off the glass. Well, that link popping up is going to take you to more Ewaste and Wednesday's Bites computer scrap outs. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you all on the next one.